Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Josh, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about IGN. Yeah, yep, here we go. We're talking about the big boys now, basically. I mean, IGN. I don't think I need to explain who IGN is. I think everybody knows who they are at this point. Okay, so I don't think this needs a proper explanation because I honestly just want to get to the point because I saw something yesterday that I thought was so dumb. I just needed to talk about it. If that makes sense, I don't know. I mean, to be very honest, I've been wanting an excuse for quite some time to talk about IGN because of their weird shittiness, right? I don't know what it is about them. I mean, there's just you get like this weird aura, this very weird unsettling vibe with them. It's like you can't really trust them because they've been known for doing so many weird stuff. I mean, obviously talking about it at this point, it's not like, I don't know, it's not really a surprise at this point. It's kind of like saying Teen Titans Go is bad. We all know it is bad and horrible. It is not a good kid show. But obviously, saying that 100 times, I mean, obviously, people are kind of sick of hearing it already. Same goes for how people are complaining about how unfunny Amy Schumer is, because we all know she's not funny. She really isn't. I mean, even I know she's not that funny. But obviously, saying that, it's like beating a dead horse at this point, because we all know. So, what did they do this time besides all the other stuff they've done in the past, right? I mean, I don't know. Honestly, that could be like its own video, really, just talking about all the weird shit that they've done in the past. And okay, let me just see who's texting me right. Hold up. Somebody's texting me right when I'm doing this video. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so what to expect from this, right? I don't know. They've been known for doing weird stuff, like, I don't know, every time a new Call of Duty game comes out, they always give it like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, while actual good games that deserves better rankings get like the shittiest ranks possible. There was that one time that they talked shit about Sonic fans and Kingdom Hearts fans. Yes, that did happen. Not to mention the weird abundant times that they've like legit stolen reviews from people. Not to mention that, their laziness as well. And of course, what I'm about to tell you is, honestly, I don't know who's to really blame for this. And apparently, somebody from IGN posted this on their Twitter. I'm guessing they put their real name there. I'm guessing it's some employee. Honestly, I don't know who it was. But for the sake of protection, I'm not going to mention the person's name. So basically, what they've done, so they sent out a weird tweet basically saying IGN is looking for new freelancers to assist with the daily flow of stories in games, entertainment, tech, and science. $20 base rate per story. Sliding scale for heavier reporting, DM with an introduction and portfolio of details. Now, you pretty much, you notice something, right? So $20, right? So basically, if you just kind of walking around doing nothing, you want to do some freelance, hey, you could work for a big company like IGN, right? And you could make some reviews, make some articles, right? And get $20. What a load of shit. $20? That's nothing. That is low. That is extremely low. Now, look, I don't know how much you get paid for like an actual article you put out there, but I know for sure it's definitely more than $20. It's more than 50 for sure. Because I heard some people say that depending on what kind of work you're doing, you could earn $50, but even then, that's still low. That is just honestly pathetic, especially if you're just doing freelance. Honestly, I don't know whose idea this was. I had to like double check to make sure this wasn't like an April Fool's joke, even though it's been like a few days. But I don't know. I guess people here and there still pranking each other even when April Fool's passed. But no, this is actually real. IGN will actually pay you $20 just for doing, I don't know, their work. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I know that it varies from different companies. So obviously, whatever pay rate you're getting for that type of stuff is different, but it's definitely more than $20. And well, definitely more than 50. So honestly, I have no idea whose idea this was. Honestly, like, why though? Why just $20? Just for some freelance work. And you know what? Let me fix this camera just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Like, honestly, I want to rant about this because that's just That's just pathetic. I don't understand. Doing that type of work is not easy at all. You know how much information and shit you're gonna have to go through, especially depending on what type of thing you're working on specific. Because mind you, it doesn't have to be just video games or movies. It could be just pretty much about anything. So of course you better get paid good if you're gonna do some research on this type of stuff. And the reason why I've mentioned all that weird stuff that IGN has done in the past, because well, it's still pretty relevant. I mean, they can't even get a damn game review right. I remember there was the whole Resident Evil 2 remake situation where somebody reviewed the game. They gave it like a low score, pretty much saying that there's no variety, there's nothing really good up until you pass like the first story, and that's about it. And of course, if you need some context, basically Resident Evil 2, well, whether it's the remake or the original, well, both games have each scenarios you got to play through. You got Leon A, Claire B, or Claire A and then Leon B or whatever, stuff like that, right? So I'm assuming what probably happens is this person only played through one scenario and then pretty much just kind of called it quits, which is obviously lazy because you have to look more into the game. You can't just really call it quits there. Mind you, when you're in a job like IGN, basically you're getting paid to review a game. You get the game for free. You get to play through it. You get to have fun with it. And then after you finish with it, you pretty much put out your thoughts, review it, and tell people if it's worth getting or not. So obviously that's why I have to bring this up because, that even though it might seem pretty easy, it probably isn't because who knows how many things that they're gonna make you want to go through. I don't know if you have the choice to do what you want to do, or if they're gonna tell you that you got to review this, you got to do that. Honestly, yeah, they give you a whole variety of stuff. You could review. You know what? Let me read the damn list again. Games, entertainment, tech, science, whatever. It's kind of a lot, and you only getting paid $20 for that. That's cheap. And honestly, that just makes you question. If you work for other companies like Kotaku and all that, I wonder how much do you get paid for them because it's definitely going to be a lot more than this. Like I say, I don't know what's the actual payroll. Okay, I don't know how much you get paid per article and stuff like that. I don't know. But, I know for sure it's definitely more than what they're giving you because, whether it's freelance or not, you're still, helping to work a little bit part-time with this so ultimate company, IGN. Literally, it's like, I try my best, like, not to even try and click on their videos because of how pathetic they are, honestly. It is just sad. I mean, like I said, I don't know whose idea this was because I first discovered this on Twitter, and that was about it. I'm not really sure how far this have gone. I tried looking up stuff on it, but it looks like couldn't really find much information on it. So I do apologize if some of my info is a little bit bland, but this is pretty new. Like I said, I found out about this yesterday, and usually I don't like to talk about stuff right away unless we get some more juicy stuff going on. But still, either way, I don't understand. And of course, I'm returning back to the Resident Evil 2 remake thing because it's like, you're getting paid a lot. You're supposed to be a professional reviewer. You know what I mean? So obviously, if you're going to be working for a company like that, you have to give it your all. You have to be as best as possible. Give them all the good detail. Tell them everything. So obviously that's pretty hard because to explain every little asset of a video game, that's pretty hard. So imagine everything else. Imagine if you got to review a whole TV show or a movie and stuff like that. That's still a lot because that's time consuming. That's time coming out of you right there. So of course you need to expect to get some good pay. I mean, it's bad when a part-time job pays you a lot more than just doing that. That is just sad. And mind you, this is just freelance. So if you're already doing some stuff on top of that, and maybe you want to find a way to earn a little bit of some money, which this is a good way of doing it, $20, that's nothing. That's not going to cut you, that's not going to get you anywhere. That makes no sense, especially with inflation. You know what I mean? That hurt people a lot, honestly. And that goes with everything, obviously, when it comes to like the pandemic, the situation that's going on with Russia and Ukraine and all that, which, I hate that I got to mention that, but that is true. That has affected a lot of people in many ways, not just here in the U.S. I mean, mind you, you got the whole situation with gas, and going up. It's kind of going. It's been up and down. Some places are pretty expensive, and some of them are not. But obviously, that's not the point. The point that I'm trying to make is that everything is so expensive now. It's very easy to lose $20. I mean, I would know Have you guys seen my last couple of videos? Honestly, I've been going to Target nonstop because you guys know that I'm a collector. I've been down buying Ninja Turtles nonstop, and you know damn well I'm gonna go back tomorrow to see what's up because today's supposed to be what, the third or fourth week of Holothon, whatever. I don't want to get off track, but the point that I'm trying to make is that that is like incredibly low, like super low. There's no nice way to put it. Honestly, it's like why, you know. And since there isn't really a proper explanation on this, obviously you can't help but just ask, whose idea was this? Whose fucking idea was it to do this? If you're gonna offer people freelance work, you better pay them more than that. Because when you get people complaining that this is a bad idea, that's bad. Because I looked hard. I tried going through, and you guys know how much I hate Twitter. I really don't like Twitter, and I will never have one. But something tells me I'm going to have no choice anyway in the future, but that's not the point. I try to check to see if anybody agrees with IGN. I'm trying to look through to see if they think that this is reasonable. But so far, no one's agreed to this. No one has found any legitimate stuff saying, no, this is okay. They can do this. That's fine. No, everybody's pretty much saying that, no, that's crap. No, you can't do that. What's the point? I don't understand. Do they got that many people working at IGN that they can't even pay a good price? I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I'm not in that field. I don't know how it works. I just wanted to kind of talk about it because I thought this was so stupid. And I would assume that maybe new info might come up about this, but honestly, I feel like that this is probably going to be a one-time thing. I have no idea. I don't know. Like I say, I'm looking through my phone and stuff like that, and I'm trying to see. I love how they asked to give us an introduction and portfolio. Okay, sure. That reminds me. I think I'm guessing this was a tweet from somebody, but somebody also put. Let me see, $20 for basic news aggression, $50 for slightly more involved stories. So yeah, like I said, I guess depending on what you're doing, you could get $50, but that's about it. Which that's still not good. That's still not enough. Funding as a fun community angle that's not sourced from another outlet. Social media reeks. $300 and up for an in-depth multi-source reporting. So if I'm reading this correctly, I could be wrong. I hope I'm reading this right. I don't know. But I'm guessing, judging by what this one person said, I'm guessing they're saying that depending on what you're working on, you can actually get paid around $300, which is pretty good. But obviously, I don't know if that's for freelance or if that's for if you're planning on doing a full-time job with IGN. I don't really know. But I think we could just all assume that just getting paid 20 or $50, that's not going to cut it. I mean, come on. No one's going to take your deal. That's about it. You might as well call it quits right there. And like I say, I don't know why you will want to work for IGN because of all the weird stuff I've mentioned before. I'm not joking when I say that. They're giving almost every Call of Duty game the best scores possible, shit talking Sonic and Kingdom Hearts fans. There were even times where you got IGN employees leaving, and then they even make YouTube videos explaining why they pretty much quit. That's just sad, honestly. And don't get me wrong, I think video game journalism and all that, I think that shit's whack. That has to be the most stupidest thing ever. When has that ever worked? Literally, I remember, I don't remember the full story. I really want to look back at it now, but this is unrelated. This is about Kotaku now, where I remember some idiot put out some article saying that in Smash Bros. When they were introducing Joker, they say that I guess that his theme song has a slur in it, but then if you listen to the actual song, you don't hear that slur. Now, I would say it, but I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for it. So let's just say that's the R word. But obviously that's not the case. And, the person would have done a little bit more research. They would know that that's not exactly what it said because the person even said, I think it says that. I don't know. But then you decided to make an article on it anyway. And then they don't even take down the damn article. Literally, Kotaku is the same people that made that horrible PS5 review. Honestly, I want to make a video on that so bad. Because I remember when I first talked about it on my first YouTube channel, no, I think I mentioned it with the PS5 scalping and all that. I don't remember how it came into play, but I remember I mentioned that I really wanted to talk about it because they said some really, really stupid shit. and I really wanted to talk about it. So you know what? I'm definitely gonna have to talk about that. And it doesn't matter if it's old. It doesn't matter. That's still relevant because, well, nobody can find a damn PS5. And long story short, let's just say that this person tried to pull like politics and all that, which is that's a big no. Like, no, don't do that, please. But basically, the reason why I'm talking about Kotaku, it's because I'm just trying to set an example that doing like gaming journalism and all that, it's kind of a joke, and I get it. It's hard to get mad at these people because obviously, it's a job, they're trying their best and whatever. But at the same time, when your job is literally, based on a shitty company, I don't know. I can't side with that. I can't trust these people. You can't even trust Screen Rant or whatever they're called. I remember when they were talking about like, I forgot what it was, like top 10 monsters that could kill or fight Godzilla or something like that. And they put some random shit like Xenomorphs, which, I don't know if you're familiar with the Alien franchise, but Xenomorphs are not that big. They're quite small. And then they also put like Giryu or Giryan from Gamera. And they say that they even fought Godzilla at one point, which is not true. So we're probably assuming that maybe they're confusing it for Rodan, but then again, that can also be its own video. You see, that's why every day I always got videos. I got like some ideas, something to talk, just to talk about it and stuff like that. Even if I don't make videos every day, I always try because I always got something that I want to talk about that's in my mind. That's kind of what most of these videos are, just some stuff that I've been thinking about, and it's like, damn, I wonder if anybody else agrees. So tell me, do you think this thing that IGN was doing was pretty stupid? Do you think they'll back out of it? Because like I say, I don't see any new stuff on it. It doesn't look like this has become full blown. I think this is pretty much a one-time situation, but the fact that they've thought about it to begin with is just stupid. No, it's ignorant. Get it? Because IGN. It's like what my friend just told me like minutes before I made this video. You can't spell IGN without ignorant. That's kind of the joke because, well, they are ignorant. I mean, come on. And the first time I heard that expression was from this YouTuber. I forgot his name. Procrastination, something like that. And he was making a video about how IGN was talking crap about Sonic fans and basically saying that Sonic was never a good franchise to begin with, which is absolute bullshit because obviously if Sonic wasn't popular, how come that's Sega's mascot? Listen, say what you want, okay? I could care less about that, all right? Whether you like modern Sonic or you hate him or whatever, I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that. Okay, I've grown out of Sonic years ago, so I could really care less. Now I'm into like the dinosaurs, I guess. I don't know, not really. I'm not really a big dinosaur fan. I just love Godzilla and Ninja Turtles too. I mean, have you seen the collection? Look how big that looks. I got no more room. And the fact that I'm planning to buy more, that sucks because I got no room. But whatever. That pretty much ends it there. IGN, you're a joke, honestly. I don't know. I don't got no more to say about this. So that's about it. I'm gonna end it right here. Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard that. There was a weird scream. I live in a shitty neighborhood, so stuff happens here all the time. Yeah, so the end, I guess. That's about it. So like I say, what are your thoughts on IGN? Just tell me again, all right? Do you think it was stupid? Do you think it was right? Tell me. Be honest with me, all right? Because the fact that they thought of this idea in the first place was pretty stupid. So until then, like I say, I'm gonna continue with the whole holothon thing. I'm still on top of that. I know some people might find it annoying because admittedly a lot of people don't really like holothon. They don't really like where it's going. But we'll get right on that. So you might see a video of that tomorrow, hopefully, if things go right. So until then, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe today. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, I guess. So, all right, see ya.